Ask you guys, yes, about how does a restraining order work?
He's got a warrant.
All right, bro. You have a warrant, okay?
Yes, sir.
Put the other hand back here.
All right, let's talk about something that happens way more often than people realize: domestic disturbance calls. These are some of the most unpredictable and dangerous situations officers walk into. Today, we're looking at a case where a woman secretly calls 911 because her ex-boyfriend won't leave her home and he's getting aggressive. On top of that, he's got an outstanding warrant. Now, here's what makes these calls so difficult. You've got heightened emotions on both sides. You've got confined spaces. You've got history between the parties that you know nothing about when you roll up. And you have to make split-second decisions that could go sideways fast. I want to break down exactly what officers are trained to do in these situations. The procedures exist for a reason, and understanding them changes how you see these encounters. We're going to look at the tactics, the decision points, and the real-world pressures these officers face. If you love exploring body cam footage just like me, then hit that subscribe button.
The father of my kids is here. He doesn't want to get out, and I know y'all come out several times, but it's the same thing with him. He comes over here acting like he owns a place, like he showed up last night, acting like he owns a place, and I didn't want no drama, so I let him sleep on the couch, and I slept in my room all night. But then in the morning, he gets up and he just hasn't slept in 3 days. He's very aggressive to me. And I hate calling you guys. But every time I call you guys, y'all, like, I'm sure y'all are tired of it too.
No.
And
But he's inside right now?
ask you guys, yes, about how does a restraining order work?
He's got a warrant, so he's going to take him to jail right now.
He's inside?
Yes, sir, he's on my couch.
Give us 2
And he
seconds.
flips the house upside down.
Okay.
Give us 2 seconds. Your permission.
No weapons, man. What's going on, bro?
Paper Bank, case follow 3199. Paper
There's really
Bank.
nothing going on, sir, but this is the issue right here, okay?
All right, go and stand up, all right?
Sure.
All right, bro. You have a warrant, okay?
Yes, sir.
Put the other hand back here.
Good, man.
All right, bro.
Gonna be a Marine.
Your jacket, right? This yours?
Trailer with the golf cart? License plate.
Well, I mean,
Maybe southbound.
See, I'm asking if you want to take it with you. That's what I'm asking.
I'll have this one.
Okay.
I don't really need much new for myself.
Yeah, it's Ricky. He's gonna be 95 one time.
What's up? Fuck it, man. I see you keep on reaching for something. Papers?
Yeah, okay.
Are you intoxicated? You're not coming off or anything?
No, I'm really not good, shit.
All right, stand right there, bro. Face that way. Huh?
Pero,
Face that way, bro.
¿quieres español o inglés? ¿O le hablo inglés?
Both of them, bro.
Sorry, I'm trying to be respectful.
I got you. Spread your feet, bro. Spread your feet. Nothing illegal on you, right, bro? I got you.
No, it's just a lot of papers, sir, but that's not gonna flag up. I have more papers, sir. It's just paperwork. I think I have the transport paper in there and things that they didn't want you to like trying to make it there.
Yeah, spread your legs, bro.
They have it, the numbers, non-red, things like that. So I guess it's for my part to look for it. And we have to listen to each other.
Okay. One second, man.
That's my personal stuff. You know, like I have that because I work at the party. I just give to
You work with the what?
the car cops here at the corner.
You work with them?
I had work.
For the 95, you can also be issued a CTW.
You used to?
Well, for what's his name? I forgot my cousin, but he did the JK too, so I didn't after that with some of his house, and then I went to work with them at the everything to cut is right there.
See.
Okay, so right off the bat, you can hear it in her voice. She's exhausted. She says, I hate calling you guys, and I'm sure you're tired of it. That tells you this is not the first time she's been in this position. And look, that guilt she's expressing, that's incredibly common in domestic situations. Victims often feel like they're being a burden when they reach out for help. But here's what I want you to notice about these officers. They immediately shut that down. No. They're reassuring her that calling was the right move. That's textbook. You validate the caller's decision to involve law enforcement because hesitation gets people hurt. Now watch how they approach the house. No rushing in, no yelling. They're gathering information first. She tells them he hasn't slept in 3 days and he's been aggressive. That's critical intel right there because sleep deprivation combined with aggression means unpredictable behavior. The moment they confirm he has an active warrant, everything changes. That warrant gives them legal authority to take him into custody immediately, no negotiation needed. And see how calm the arrest goes? Hands behind the back, no resistance. That's what cooperation looks like, and it kept everyone safe.
I know, bro, but you got a lot of stuff on you.
I know.
I just want to make sure you don't have anything else on you.
Yeah, well, 'cause I'm always on the go, so
All right, one last question. Nothing illegal hidden on your body, man?
no, sir.
I'm just checking on your person, inside your person, nothing. Because if they find something at the jail, it's a felony charge, okay?
Well, I mean, I know,
See or no?
sir. No, sir.
Okay, that one, have a seat.
They report how
That one, have a seat, man. I got you, bro.
632 Kings Ocean.
So I'm going to get it. We'll go ahead and you sign it. He'll get served. Make sure you tell housing that he was served a CTW at your request. It just tells him that what property does he have here?
Nothing, maybe.
Whose jacket was that right there?
Probably his, and I asked
Well,
him
you
to
want to
get-
check? You want to check? And if that's his, he can take it with him.
Okay.
It's right there on the sofa. Is that his?
This is his bag.
Okay, but nothing else here is his.
No, sir.
Okay, let's put it in the bag. Here, shove it in the bag. We'll get the CTW, and then if he comes back, he goes right to jail. And it's not a matter of, don't feel bad about calling PD. I've been with PD for a long time. I've arrested him here before. But if he comes
that
back,
was a while back. That was the
Correct.
first time, and he got off my leash since that time.
okay. So if he comes back, call. Don't let him in, but call,
yes.
and he can go right to jail. Okay?
Okay, yeah,
gonna-
I have him on videos and stuff too, where he messes with my windows, all kinds of stuff. Like,
Make sure you tell housing that he came over, was aggressive and blah blah. Tell housing, so it doesn't come back. I mean, nothing's going to come back on you. But let me get CTW. You'll sign it.
okay, so
10-4 case number is 25-0105. 0105.
and he had a warrant.
It's not a very big warrant, so I'm going to keep him in jail a day. It's only for $100 and change.
Well, I know that he's probably,
One more time, case number. I'm sorry, I'm listening, man. Go ahead.
I know he probably has a court date coming up for child
Case
support.
number is 25-0105. 0105.
All right, I'm clear. Tell me his full name, the way it would appear.
He's just missed streets.
I'm going to put homeless. I'll put homeless.
Okay. I forgot the name of the street.
It's okay. He wasn't staying with a sister or something sometime back.
He was, yes. Maybe now that he's in jail, he'll actually go to sleep.
Sign here.
Okay.
like I said,
003, is this your case number?
Yeah, I'll call the housing right now.
one more time.
I'll call housing
Okay.
to let them know right now.
Tell me your full name to wait up. I'm going to give this to Placido. When he goes to the jail and takes the cuffs off him, he's going to sign it here.
Okay.
And then we'll get your copy back to you. If you're not
Okay.
here, stick it in your mailbox.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Take care.
I'm not giving you a return out of Alabama at this time.
We'll see you.
So now we get to the part that I think is really underappreciated. What happens after the cuffs go on? Because this is where people at home might look at the screen and think, okay, arrest made, job done. But that's not how this works at all. Watch what the officer does here. He's going through the search procedures, explaining everything to Eugene Johnson as he goes. Nothing illegal hidden on your body. That's not just conversation, that's documentation. He's giving this man every opportunity to disclose contraband before transport, because finding something at the jail turns a misdemeanor warrant into a felony charge. That's the officer looking out for the suspect's legal situation while still doing his job. And here's what most people don't realize about warrant arrests. That warrant was only for about $100. The officer even says it'll probably only keep him in jail for a day. So we're not talking about some violent fugitive here. But the warrant still has to be executed. That's the law. Officers don't get to pick and choose which court orders they enforce based on the dollar amount. Now let's talk about the CTSW, the criminal trespass warning. This is a tool that civilians rarely understand, but it's incredibly important in domestic situations. Once that CTW is signed and served, if Eugene Johnson sets foot on that property again, it's an automatic arrest. No questions asked, no he said, she said, no debate. He goes straight to jail. That document transforms a civil dispute into criminal enforcement territory. The officer tells her, don't feel bad about calling PD, and then drops something significant. He says, I've arrested him here before. That's not a casual comment. That's an officer recognizing a pattern. This is exactly the kind of situation that can escalate to something tragic if it's not interrupted. Domestic violence incidents have a way of getting worse over time, not better. And notice how he coaches her on next steps. Tell housing what happened. Document the aggressive behavior. He's building a paper trail for her protection, because if this escalates to stalking or harassment charges down the road, that documentation matters. Here's the broader point I want you to take away from this entire encounter. Domestic calls are statistically some of the most dangerous situations officers respond to. Emotions run high, people are unpredictable, and there's often a history that the responding officers are walking into blind. These officers handled this textbook. Information gathering first, calm professional communication, lawful arrest on the warrant, property collected properly, victim given resources and documentation to protect herself going forward. Could someone watch this footage and think the officers were being too aggressive? Sure. Someone who doesn't understand that an outstanding warrant requires immediate custody, someone who doesn't know that searches incident to arrest are standard procedure, someone who thinks the CTW is some kind of punishment rather than a protective measure. But that's exactly why I do what I do. The gap between what policing actually looks like and what people think it looks like is where all the controversy lives. This was good police work, professional, calm, and thorough. And that woman is safer tonight because those officers took her call seriously, validated her decision to reach out, and gave her the legal tools to protect herself if he comes back. That's what law enforcement intervention in domestic situations is supposed to accomplish.